just turning on my phone and I'm being bombarded with all kinds of accusations that I cannot even, like, I don't even know how to do this, but I want to do this because I want to say it as I'm feeling it, because I feel like a lot of times people throw things at me and I just keep quiet and I let it slide, and people feel like it's okay to keep doing it, and I don't feel that's okay. At some point there's a limit at which you push people and people will bounce back. Now, I don't know how and why some people have tried to make sure they drag me into this bag and web of lies that's going on out there. I'm going to start from the very beginning because I feel like if I have to start at which you push people and people will bounce back. Now, I don't know how and why some people have tried to make sure they drag me into this bag and web of lies that's going on out there. I'm going to start from the very beginning because I feel like if I have to talk about it, I have to be truthful. Somebody texts me with a foreign number and goes, this was about sometime August last year, between August and September. No, between August, September, and November. I think between September and November, about then, just before my friend's wedding in London. And goes, okay, he's a movie maker, he wants to make a film with me. How did you get my number? He mentions a colleague's name in Ghana. I'm not here to drop anybody's name, because that's not the essence of this video. So this guy says he wants to make a movie. How did you get my number? Oh, a colleague of yours who's a friend of mine, according to him, gave him my number. I said, okay. So he starts to chat me up. He's talking about this film he wants to make and blah, blah, blah. And then, you know how somebody would text you once in a while, oh, hi. I'm like, who is this? I have like literally the entire chat, the time this man was chatting with me. And then he goes from there, he drifts and starts to try to go personal. Oh, I'd want to have a relationship with you. And I'm like, okay, it's not adding up. It's either you want to make a film or you want to be in a relationship. The two of them don't mix. I have never ever set my eyes, my two eyes, has never seen this guy face to face. And he starts to twist words and bringing, dropping some names of my colleagues, some of whom I really respect. And I'm like, if you know me very well, I'm someone who you can't trash talk my friends. So he starts to drop names. I'm like, this conversation is not going where it should go. He goes, okay, I'm going to block you. And I blocked him. And before I blocked this human being, we've talked about, okay, so it was my friend's wedding. And I said, okay, I was going to London. He said he needed us to talk about this film. I said, I'm not around. I'm going to go to London because I'm going for a friend's wedding. And he goes, okay, that would be a nice place to see you, and blah, blah. But then I knew I had to go to South Africa. That's why I didn't make my friend's wedding, because I had a paid engagement that I needed. I'd committed to a long time ago that I had to be in South Africa. I'm like, I can't deal with this. 2 weeks later, who calls me? One of our friends calls me, Uche, and sends me a picture of this. I said, do you know this guy? I said, yes. So I spoke to this guy just 2 weeks ago, but I blocked him. He was trying to be funny. He was talking about making a film, and then he was trying to be funny. I sharp blocked him. We didn't, the conversation didn't go far. And Uche was like, oh, see what has happened to this, our friend, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, really? Because I'm like, who is this? So in my heart, I'm like feeling, oh, so this guy is actually, and then I'm hearing different things. I had no idea who this guy was. I didn't know who he was seeing. I mean, I didn't know he was seeing anyone. I didn't even know him at all. We just went on a conversation. One time he called me on video call. I was at the airport going to Akwa Ibom, and he just calls my phone. And when you just pick a call, an international, I just pick a random call because I never saved his number. And I'm like, why are you even calling me on video call? I hung up. I'm like, let's talk on audio call, and that was it. And then this guy saves that video. Why didn't they release the audio, whatever? See, I feel like people should really leave me alone. I have my stuff going on. I'm just trying to just be me and just live a decent life and do what is right by me and my family and my career. I think everybody should just leave me the hell alone. Enough with all these lies. It's easy to pick on in his name and just talk shit, and I just keep quiet. Enough is enough. You guys have done this to me for the longest, and I've kept quiet the longest. It's enough. Thank you for listening.
Okay, my beautiful people. I don't know whether una believe in it, though. Her own explanation. The way she take decide, say she want to explain. Normally, they talk about Inedo well on social media. It's not like say to this one at the first time. But she decided to clear the air on this particular one. But how the guy even take, it's possible say Inedo never see this guy before. It's possible that some of the stuff where she talk not truth. But I really don't believe everything where she talk. It's very possible say that small conversation where the guy record, it's possible say now for the airport the way she take talk am, now so the guy take video call her to record her. It's very possible because the thing no get volume to even say, like the thing no get volume. The guy remove the volume, so probably he go fit take and take brag. At least you are not hearing what Inedo is saying. So anything where the guy they tell you say now what Inedo talk, you might just believe him. But how Inedo passport take find you another passport level, and I mean no understand, because Inedo no been talk say he snap his passport or he send his passport to the guy. I know listening to our conversation well. Because the guy be like person when they don't know one get anything to do with but business. When it's business and you want to travel and like you don't get the guy time now only business. So how your passport will come enter it, and I be now another person I release that one separately, because these days people can do anything to tear somebody down. So I don't know how the passport contact link outside on social media like that through this particular guy where you no one get anything to do with. You don't want get anything to do with them. How it take get your passport. But anyway, may they just give the guy the punishment when he deserve. To me, even if Inedo get something to do with them, even if Inedo want to get something to do with them, some kind things are private. Suppose they record somebody without a consent, private recording and private stuff, the way in tear Empress. He almost tear Empress in Njamah down. The girl are just strong girl we decide to get back up, no matter what in there on social media about her. It's not nice. The guy need to be punished.